Hello, YouTube family and fellow lawn simulators, mowing simulators. What does this world come to that we are finding joy in such things as house flipper, power wash simulator, and lawn mower simulator? Now, a couple of days back, I tried the game out for the first time. It's episode 1. It was unplayable. I'll be 150,000% honest with you guys. That's how I roll. It was unplayable with a keyboard and mouse. The motion blur was horrendous. I thought it was my graphics card. I had bought also a cheap knockoff USB PS3 type controller, purely because at some point I could not get my PS4 or my PS3 controllers to work using Steam. And I wanted them to actually play the F1 2020 game, which I love on the PlayStation. And I wanted to get it on PC because it was on special. Anyway, after much wailing and gnashing of teeth, all on my part, I tried again for about 2 hours this morning or this afternoon. And boy, I'm surprised I still have hair on my head. Levels of frustration were just unreal. But saying that, we are here in episode 2, which means hopefully we've got the controller to work. Now, the way I got that done, there might be some of you out there, and there are people in the community that have lost their minds because they just can't do it. It's just, it isn't right, it doesn't feel right and everything like that. Right, so what I did was quite simple. There's an old bit of software called SCP or SCT Toolkit, SCP Toolkit, and I think it emulates the PlayStation software to whatever. I got no idea, right? All I know is it fucking works, and I'm happy about that. So, with that being said, and look at that. I'm using my controller, my PS3 controller, to move around. I did I started a separate career, and just did the first job, and it was a breeze. Right. Let's see if I can, the biggest problem is the mouse. Okay, there we go. I don't know where we are, what we're doing now, but, okay, maintenance, yes, okay, there's nothing to repair. I think I did that, and I did that as well, right. So, it looks like, is that the only job? Okay, maybe not, and go. So, with my moaning and bitching, I'm glad to say that with the SCP Toolkit, and it's always been iffy, this toolkit, this SCP Toolkit with Steam. It worked many years back when I had Steam initially, and it wasn't a problem. And then all of a sudden, it became unusable. It was just, nothing was syncing. It was just terrible. Okay, so this is the second job. So we're looking for a cut requirement of 99.5%, 6 to 7 centimeters. Ground check. Okay, let's go. Oh man, I tell you what, I am so happy that it is working. I also got a copyright claim because of the music. So on the first episode, yeah, that sucked, but it's also understandable why. Artists are deserving of their dues, and it shouldn't be me to complain about that crap. They deserve it. Ooh, where is this last one? So ground check first. Oh man, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? And I still got 3 minutes, so that's okay. I am just so stoked that the PS3 controller is working. I haven't upped the graphics. I've kept the graphics to when I reset it yesterday to normal, or the day before, whenever the hell it was, to normal, just so that I don't want to have to use my keyboard and mouse to do anything. And it's actually okay. I'm kind of getting used to it. I'm not finding this last thing, am I? But those that watched, oh, there we go. Those that watched the first video, thank you very, very much. It's awesome of you to take the time out. A lot of people are interested in this game. Obviously, it is now that it's playable with a controller. Man, it is so good. Looking nice and smooth that is now, huh? Okay, cut heights 6 to 7. Nice and steady wins the race. Tell you what, it feels so much better using a controller. Man, the game is just, it's so very different now with the controller. Almost ruined their plants. And it's obviously a trigger acceleration, so I can slow down, and forget a keyboard or mouse. And you know, to be honest, I was looking so forward to this game, and when it didn't work, man, I was so gutted. I was thinking, how could they release a game? Meantime, it was me. Well, not me, but you know, I didn't think about covering all my bases. But it now works, and I am so happy that it's working, man. Because I was looking so forward to this one. This was the one. This and the Power Wash Simulator were on my list, and to get a free demo of this, man, it just I was so happy, so very happy. And the nice thing is the views can change. Look, first person. It is awfully loud. Let me just bring it down a smidge. Okay, there we go. To be honest, I prefer this view. It's just so much better. Like Power Wash Simulator, man, this is so satisfying. We all had to do this back in the day. Well, we didn't have such glory machines like this. No, it was all hand push stuff. And then if we proved ourselves, we got an not electric, but a petrol one. Hand push petrol, if you know what I mean. And then if you really proved yourself, you got the weed whacker, which I believe they are going to be looking into that on this. I think this is only 2 jobs, I think, in the demo. I'm not certain. You know what? I can almost just sniff the grass and just, you know, that fresh cut smell. Summertime. That's what that reminds me of. I'm intrigued to try with the better graphics, the higher graphics, to see what it's going to be like. Should I do that? Okay, let's do that. Let's just put it in idle. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can up, normal, high, low, high. Okay, and then confirm. It's probably gonna sit now and hang and go, why are you doing this to me now? What is with you? What's, you know? I did this yesterday when I changed it to normal. So those that liked the video, thank you so much. And I know the emotions were high because I was pissed off, basically, because, you know, I was just wanting this game so badly. And that's why today, for such a long time, I said to myself, no, I have to do it. Okay. Right, here we go. Oh no, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Am I cutting it the right length or am I not? Yeah, I thought so. Hang on a sec, there we go. Okay, let's have a look at the graphics. See if it's any better. Yeah, I mean, I've got an NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti. So, you know, it should be okay. I mean, if it can handle Subnautica, it can sure as hell handle this, right? I would have thought, at least. Looks alright. Possibly a little bit blurred. But yeah, after I made the video, I was like, no, come on, there's got to be a solution here. I can't be the only one that is struggling here. And judging on the community, on the Steam community, I wasn't the only one. A lot of people weren't happy. Have I got to... No, I don't have to empty the thing. And a lot of people that had some issues and stuff like that, and you know, and I'm to blame just as much as anybody else is. So we tend to forget these are early access games. They've got to go through a hell of a lot more before they're officially released. It's like I've said in some of my other games, we are actually glorified games testers. They actually pay for the product, and I mean, do these people even have games testers anymore? Do they just do this early access stuff? demos and stuff, people to play it and to get ideas and tips from the community, which is in fact probably the right way to do it. I mean, I used to do this for a living in London, a games tester. So yeah, that was my job. Tough life, right? Games testing, get given early games designed by people, test them, find the bugs, the flaws, all of that sort of thing. Tough life. I don't know if those jobs exist anymore. Okay. Going a bit fast. Need to just slow it down a smidge. I mean, just the sound of the engines and the birds and the wildlife and the ambient sound. They've done such a good job, they really have. I mean, the guy sitting there, he's got the mufflers on, the ear mufflers, right? It's the way it sounds in my headphones right now. It's loud, really loud. Maybe it's really loud for you guys too. I'll turn it down just another little bit. There we go. Let's see if that's any better. For you guys at least. I've got like a permanent grin on my face right now. I'm just happy it's working, man. Not only that, it also makes me happy that I can get on with the series, playing the demo, obviously, because we want the indie games to do well, and you know, it's like artists, music artists. You want the underdog to win. Just see if I can pick up any stragglers around this end over here. Oh yeah, look, I forgot about that. Let's not go too fast, so we're going to rip up the turf. It's incredibly satisfying, I have to say. Well, those that are watching the second episode, based on video gameplay that YouTubers are putting out and stuff, would you buy it? Would you buy the game? They haven't said at what price point it's coming out, but it will be in the affordable range, which is always good for us. Always good for us. Oh, easy does it. Easy, 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 easy. Don't go too fast. I've seen a couple of videos, other YouTubers playing it. And that's why I was like persistent in getting this controller working. It's like, how do they get that to work? It's just not fair. And to be fair, I didn't have the SCP Toolkit installed. So, and I've used it before, many years ago. Whoops. Oopsie. Slowly, slowly. Slow and steady wins the race, Trev. Easy. This is definitely not a game that you rush. Take your time. I didn't even see what time limit there was, if there was even a time limit. I think there's a bit of a hill there, that's why it does that. But there we go. Okay, that's the first section of this job done. I think we've done pretty good. Yeah, talking about prices, you know, Steam is amazing. I used to be a PlayStation games boy, fanboy. I would not buy PC games, and I used to play PC games before PlayStation came along. When PlayStation came along, that was it. It was end of my PC buying games days. Oh, let's see a struggle over here. Let's get this. There we go. Nicely. Okay. Alright, where are we headed to? Let's start at the corner up over the top over there. Easy. There we go. Nice and slow. Right through the bushes, dude. Go for it. So yeah, it was PlayStation. As soon as PlayStation came, it was bye-bye PC games. And it was like that for a hell of a long time. Purely because PC games got expensive. And not only that, you had to upgrade your PC every so often to keep up to speed with, you know, what was coming out. You know, the requirements. It just got absolutely ridiculous. And it still is to some element today. Example being the graphics card that I bought, which I bought, I think it was, I might as well just get this bit, yeah. Was this year, I think I bought the graphics card. It's now under a year, and it's almost doubled in price. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I was like, no ways. If I had to go into the market to buy a graphics card now, I'll be truly stuffed, absolutely knackered, couldn't afford it. So yeah, it's it's expensive being a PC gamer. And like I've said in the description for video 1, part 1, it is crazy expensive to be a gamer, and how expensive everything costs. And when you're unemployed, man, it is tough. It is tough. But yeah, you know, those that can afford it, do it. I mean, what would your ultimate gaming spec be? I'm thinking like a Core i9, 32 gig RAM minimum, and just SSD drives. Like, yeah, I wish that was the one thing that I upgraded on mine, was SSD drive. That was the one thing that I was umming and ahhing about, but in the end I was like, well, I don't know enough to warrant spending money on you know, buying Windows 10 again and all that sort of stuff. I couldn't bring myself to doing that again. And I didn't have the knowledge on how to ghost over the hard drive to a new hard. I don't know how to do that stuff, even though I had my own IT business. That was many years ago, it feels. And I'm just so happy this is working again. Oh, I can get back to my F1. Man, do you guys watch F1? Did you see the race this weekend in France? Oh, so incredibly satisfying. Made me so happy. to see Verstappen get up there. Right, so I mean, it's, look at that. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's working good. It's taking those corners, man. I tell you, that other lawnmower, the black one, that's the one to go for. But this is holding its own. It's all right. To be fair, I haven't even looked to see what other ones they're going to have. Man, I could play this. I think what would be cool is to have some sort of I wonder if it's possible, some sort of cruise control. I love the way he looks back. Brilliant. Alright, what are we looking at here? 3/4 full. We got to empty it out soonish. Fuel. I haven't even looked to see. Our fuel is okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm speeding up a bit now, aren't I? This morning I was playing Power Wash Simulator on Twitch. I decided to do a live. A live. I don't ever use Twitch very often. I think I've only ever done 2 live streams on there. And if those of you that have played Power Wash Simulator know that the jobs are not short. Let me just tell you. I was going to play for an hour and a bit, and then do a broadcast on my radio station, play some music, be a DJ, and 3 hours later, there I was, still on Twitch. 3 hours. I was like, this job will be quick. No, it won't. It can actually go you can go fairly fast with this, and it handles it. I mean, look at that. Oh, I can smell that grass being cut. I can hear the birds tweeting. I was at the brink, folks. I have to say, I was at the brinks. I was like, that's it. I'm going to delete this game from my list. I'm so glad I didn't. Gave myself a good kick in the keister. Said, come on, man. You got the shit. Figure it out. It's not that bad. You can do this. And the thing is, there are people that will actually watch you do an entire job like this. It's mad. It's brilliant. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. Thank you. 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 Oh, yeah, the cock in the background. The cockerel, or whatever they call him. The hen. I think this is based off in England, in the UK. I bet they wish they had summer like this. I lived in the UK, as you know, for a fair while. Did my 10 years. That was the plan. 10 years and then return to South Africa. I miss old Blighty, I have to say. I miss the good days. I miss when there was work. Things weren't as mental as they are now. And, you know, let's be honest, everywhere is mental, I guess. Let's take it a little bit slow and get on the inside here. Don't mess up, don't mess up. Nice and slowly. Get a nice edging around. Okay. That's good. And off we go. Okay. Is anybody that's watching this right now, are you a professional lawn care person? Seriously, go into the chat room and leave a message. I'd love to engage with you guys about this game, about the content on my site, on my channel. Let me know how I can better. Criticism, man. Don't be snowflakes. I'm transfixed. Okay. Right. Okay. Where is the it's up over here. Yeah, I've got to empty out the container. Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. And off we go, baby. See, the controls are different for Xbox. I don't know the key mapping all that much. I don't know how to do that. That I don't know how to do. How to change the settings. Maybe you can't. Oh yeah. 88%. Fuel is still 3/4. Open the throttle a bit. Take it back down. Let's get on the inside of this one. Don't want to ruin the roses or whatever that is. Okay. Nice. That's nice and tight. There we go. Looking good. Looking good, sounding good. And swing it around for this one over here. I wonder what their plan is, because surely when you start out a business like this, you don't start it out with one of these bad boys. You know, you got to earn your stripes, as it were. Surely that you got to start off small with a little push thing, old school style. Maybe this is just to give you a taste of what's to come. Now that my control is working, makes me very happy. It's a bit of a tantrum actually, wasn't it? I'm sure my daughter would probably say, yes, Daddy, you had a tantrum. Okay, let's bring it around. Keep it going. 96%. I want 100%. Well, I don't think it's possible to get 100%, but you know, you can try. Got that section there. It's pretty much that. Oh, a 99 would be good. I think that's what they want, isn't it? 99.5? Something like that. I think it's a 99.5. Nothing more around here. It's all done. Alrighty, so it's just this patch here. $97. There we go, 98.2. Woo! Little patch there. I'm racing it like, just calm down, buddy. Calm down. Take it easy. Okay. Hopefully you guys are doing well and enjoying the second video a lot more than the first. And I hope things are COVID free where you are and things are getting better. Restrictions getting lifted. Able to go hang out with your buddies. Chill time. Watch a bit of sport maybe. A movie. Just be normal again. Wouldn't it just be great? Just be so good. Okay. Let's just raise this. There we go. Back to 9. Where is it again? Is it up here? No! It's all the way around the other side. There it is. Well, you tell you what, I'm happy with that. Yeah, let's empty that out. I keep forgetting because, yeah, Xbox controller. Okay. Let's have a look at our handiwork and how much did we destroy? Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Nice and clean. Clean lines. A little bit of this. A little bit of lag. That'll do. That'll do. All right, there we go. That's the next job done. Yes, I'm just happy it's working again. It makes life so much easier. Anyway, guys, there's going to be a little bit of maintenance now. I don't know if they've got another job lined up. Maybe it's just 2 jobs, just to whet the appetite, as it were. I'm just glad that it's working. So if any of you guys out there are having the exact same frustrations, try the SCP Toolkit for your PlayStation controller. What did we destroy? Penalties and fines. We got 43 pence and incorrect cut height penalty. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Newcomer, rank number 2. Alrighty. Okay. Awesome. And that's it. Thank you for playing the Steam Next Fest demo. Yeah, it was awesome. That was I think it ends today. I'm going to upload this video today. So it ends today, which is unfortunate. But now that it's out there and you folks have gotten it on your wish list, you can now go out and enjoy it and play it. And don't forget to support them, because it is a good game, regardless of the frustrations that I had yesterday. Now those frustrations are gone, and the game works perfectly fine, as you've seen. Let me just take the time out to thank you for taking the time out to spend some time with me. It was awesome to have your company. And don't forget to hit a like or hit a dislike. It's entirely up to you. And please do subscribe to the channel. Our aim is to provide some form of entertainment for you guys as and when. Anyway, guys, thank you again. Keep safe. Wear that mask. Don't be silly. Be safe, guys. Thank you.